So we are here right now in SNR with Gila and Cheche. So James sent me here in SNR to buy his carnivore stuff, like meat and cheese and milk. Because James was doing something there in our house, and he can't leave because there's a people working there. So by the way, I was so aggravated when I came over here because when I was there in the entrance, they are looking for the membership. Then when I show it, and then it is James' name, and they said that I can't go shopping inside because it is belong to James' name. So I said I am his wife, and I said if my husband was not feeling good, and if he sent me here, just an example, then I have rights to go here because we shop here together. If I mean, is that membership is not only for him. That is really ridiculous policy, and I understand that somebody not gonna use it, like other people, but I am the wife, I'm not that other people. So I was really so aggravating, and I spent my time, my morning, just to go here, but it's really aggravating, such a shit policy.
I'm going to cover a little bit of what happened at S&R. So you heard Melinda's story right there, and you can see she couldn't even hardly talk. She was really upset. Well, I couldn't get loose from the house here, and I just wanted her to go do the shopping. And of course, S&R's membership place. And the membership card's in my name, my ID, my picture. But she is my wife, and this is one household. And the thing is, when she got up there to the door, the one employee working there and then a security guard, they would not let her in. They stopped her at the door. Now, we walk up there all the time without showing a card whatsoever and just walk right on in. Other people we know, they just walk right in, card or not. You can at least walk in and browse. But they didn't even let Melinda enter the store, and that had her highly aggravated. Plus, she drove all the way there. And we live all the way out here in Tigbawan outside the city. So, she spent probably 45 minutes to drive up there to be turned away and told no. You can't even come inside the store. And when she told me that, I was so upset. I really was. So I waited 2 days, and my friend David and his girlfriend were going to go up there with us. So when we got up there, I went straight to the front counter, and we walked in right then. They didn't ask for a card. They didn't say, "Where's your membership card?" We all walked right in without showing anything, including Melinda. And so I just politely went over to the customer service counter, and I said, "Who is the active manager here?" And I said, "I want a manager. I don't want just one of you front people here at the counter. I want somebody that makes decisions and about policy and all for the store. And because I have something I want to talk to them about, an incident that took place, that they might want to review that policy, that it might be beneficial not only for them, but their customer as well." So they told me a lady's name, and they went and found her. And her and I went and sat down at a picnic table they had on display there. And we had a very positive, good conversation. The lady was super nice. And she was in a little shock that Melinda got treated that way. And she wanted to talk to Melinda as well. Melinda was on in the store shopping. And so told her everything that went down, and that she thought that they just didn't let her buy nothing. I said, no, they did not even let her enter the store. She was turned away at the door. She asked who did it, and I pointed out to them, because Melinda had already pointed out to me who are the ones that did it. So she was calling a staff meeting to address this. Now, when Melinda was upset and she recorded this little video, she also did a Facebook post about it. And other wives, other couples that we know and all, the wives chimed in that they too have been treated the same way. The same thing happened to them. I showed that lady that. I showed her the post, the manager, and that this wasn't an isolated incident. This is an ongoing incident. And she said, no, there's times that the spouse can't come, one can't come, but the other can, and we are supposed to be accommodating to that. And I said, well, you weren't. You didn't even let her in. She even tried to show ID. We have a unique last name, everything, that I also told her I could understand how the policy could get abused. They get one membership and it gets passed around to 15 different people. But this is one household, husband and wife. And I said, this being a very religious country, I said, in fact, this being a very religious country, that it speaks in the Bible that a man and woman married together shall become like one. And she agreed with that's what the good book said. And I said, but your store policy don't reflect that. I said, so am I to believe that you just want to sell the man and woman both memberships to shop in the store? One household, one couple has to have 2 memberships for every which one can make it to the store at the time. And I said, if that's the case, well, then I just don't want to have a membership here. But she expressed that that's not the case. And she walked with me through the store. We went and found Melinda. She had a long, fruitful conversation with Melinda. She got all of our information. We got all her information. If there's another incident again, to get directly a hold of her right that moment. And I honestly, wholly believe her that she is going to pull a company meeting and address this issue. And I'm also asking if any of you have had an incident there like that, share it. Because also in Melinda's comments, there was others that said, man, we walk right in and use our friends' memberships. They don't check whose it is, be a different picture on it, everything. And we just give the card at the counter. But Melinda was actually turned away, and she took it very personal. I don't blame her. That's embarrassing. She had the kids with her and stuff. It is embarrassing. So when you see us now continue on is when we went back a couple of days later and our friends went with us and we did shopping together and I addressed this issue. But I want you all comment that's watching this, that's had experience with SNR. Have you had that type of problem, or just tell us your story. We want your story, because the feedback that you give on this video is also going to go to the store and to the manager so they can know a little bit more of what's happening, because they don't always know this is happening unless it's reported, and somebody will take the time to report it and report it in a professional way, not an attacking way. We had a very good flowing, positive conversation. I'm going to tell you, the lady was nothing but professional. So that's the deal with this, and let's continue on here shopping. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and thank you very much for watching. Buying my dietary lifestyle here right now. So I'm at SNR, as you see, buying these packages of these little ribeyes. They are very delicious. It's 837 pesos on that one, 823. Now, I'm not buying this for 1 week or nothing like that. This will probably carry me for like this next month, okay? And or further. Some of it will carry me further. And I'm buying these blocks of this cheese from let me get some here. This is from California, and this is real cheese. Real cheese. You can see the ingredients right there. Very simple: pasteurized milk, cheese culture, salt. Right there. And getting that. Then I'm buying a couple kinds of butter right here. I guess you would call this an inboard butter, which is a imported. And once again, the ingredients are straightforward. It's salted and milk, salt and milk fat, salted milk fat. It says the ingredients are just cream, milk, and salt. And that's all you want. That's all you want to be in there. And I bought some Anchor too, and it's really hard to read their ingredients. It's right on this little fold, but it's the same thing, just cultured milk and salt. And this right here, I really like this. It's a nice treat. This pastrami ham that they have here in SNR, and it's salted, and this is like a really nice little treat that I get right there. And underneath here I bought a large bag of hamburger meat. They'll call this kind of like a commercial bag or a bulk bag, and then we'll divide this up into serving sizes and put it in the refrigerator, so as I want to cook some, I'll get out just what I need for that serving right there, right then. So you got to watch out on unsalted butters, because what some of these companies will do is on an unsalted butter, to pick up that flavor profile that the salt gives that butter, is they will add a whole bunch of artificial ingredients and a whole bunch of bad stuff in the unsalted butter. Not all companies do, but some will. And it'll be in the same brand, and you'll think, oh man, I've got this really great unsalted butter that's going to be good for my diet, and turns out it's not. So you need to read those ingredients, and if you buy unsalted butter, make sure that it too still is the same ingredient list right here. I already checked this one out, but I'll try to find it on the label here again, right here. And once again, it's just the same thing, cream milk, and that's it, unsalted, cream milk only. You would be surprised in some brands of what they do to change and try to hold this flavor profile that they think their customers want, and put a whole bunch of garbage in the unsalted butters. So there you go on that. I think Kerrygold was one of them that was doing that before, and some people wrote and asked why they're doing that. But let's see what they have. And yes, look here, this is so bad on this Kerrygold. Look, it's skimmed milk. You do not want skimmed milk. Skimmed milk is so unhealthy for you, super unhealthy for you. All they've done is left all the sugar behind and took the lactose away. So basically you're getting a sugar bar right here. This is horrible. Do not buy this that's made with skimmed milk. Stay away from skimmed milk. You want the fats, you don't want all the sugars. Your body can burn the fat. Your body can create the bile that's made for breaking the fat down, and they can convert that. Your body can, with all of its nice little organs, can convert that into energy if you're not pumping sugar in there at the same time. You don't want to hit them with both. See right here, same brand, just pasteurized cream and salt. And same brand, but the other one is made with skim milk. And sometimes I put even a lot of artificial ingredients in. So just do your homework and take your time. Another thing's like, you can eat bacon, but don't eat this bacon. See here it says honey smoked. Well, there's a lot of disingenuous things that happen in advertising, and this is not honey. It might have some honey flavoring in it. No ingredient list, of course, in these packages here. It is just sugar, and when you cook it, you'll see the sugar caramelizing in the pan. So that is not a healthy bacon. Just trying to bring to my attention that we came here to SNR and we looked at the turkeys here prior to Thanksgiving, and we passed on buying one because they had them up to what, like 4 or 5?
Like close to 5,000.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, close. And now the same turkeys here now after Thanksgiving holidays are over. It's not a markdown price like a sale. They just have it now at a lower price of $2,582, but you're talking about still $50 for a turkey.
Yes.
$50 for a turkey, and before they were like $80 for a turkey.
But
you know,
it's a good price now. You know.
Well, $50 is still too much for a bird. I ain't paying $50 for a turkey. The SNR, I buy these pork chops right here. They still got that fat, man, and that fat is so good when it's grilled up. Oh my goodness. I know you're thinking all that fat and it's supposed to be healthy. Yes, when you're not putting in all the processed foods, all the sugars, all the starches, eating all those breads, all those carbohydrates, the sugar overload candies, fake creamers into your coffees and your sweet teas and your soda pops, and you're eating a clean diet of the basics, animal products. This is what keeps your brain functioning good. Your body, your brain all needs the fats. And this is where your energy is going to come from, right there.
Sabi ako nun. Uso pagalay tulad mga tumpok-tumpok. Ala sis, try tara sisin. I like that. Kanil. Ako lang mabag yung ano ko. Good morning, everybody. So we just came back here in our house from Negros, and we came back around 6 p.m. yesterday or last night. And this morning I was always, every time we come back, I was always excited to see my garden. So this morning I saw this one and I was so happy. I just don't know how happy I am if I saw there are so many fruits or vegetables. It's abundant. Check it out. It's all ready to harvest. So I got my native stuff here, and I'm going to get some of this, and planning, if it is too many, I'm going to dry this one and make chili flakes. And I only wish that you're not gonna have a strong typhoon or wind, because I was already so happy that my wing bean was already start produce fruit or vegetable. It is so many, there's so many blooming right now. And they look so freaking healthy. They look so healthy. Last night, so when we arrived over here, I go straight to my garden. I was so upset because the next door chicken was always come over here to scratch my garden bed. So this morning I was kind of organized again and return those soil. And so this is my pepper that after, like I said, every time I throw all the seeds, they just grow their own. So this is my siling labuyo that you saw already in the picture. I just want to share with you guys that, see, this one we only gone for 1 week, but oh my gosh, it is so many pepper. Wow.